Good evening, I'm Zh'Miya, and for my final lab practical, I have chosen the anterior deltoid muscle from LMP number 1 as my muscle to demonstrate. The anterior deltoid muscle is a part of the glenohumeral joint group with the anatomical name of pars clavicularis. It is monoarticular as it crosses and acts upon one joint. It is also unilateral as it can be performed on both sides. The kinematics for this joint are as follows. Shoulder flexion, which is done by lifting the arm. Medial internal rotation, which is rotating the arm inward toward the body. Shoulder adduction, which is lifting the arms laterally. Horizontal adduction, which is moving the arm across the chest when lifting a shoulder. These will all be performed later in the video. My volunteer will be demonstrating a dynamic mobility drill, which I have chosen the arm swing. In the dynamic mobility drill of the arm swings, they are performed in a bipedal standing posture. The upright position allows gravity to assist in shoulder extension and external rotation, thus enhancing the stretch of the muscles. Arm swings engage both simultaneously in the position of stretch with the shoulder extension, lateral rotation, and horizontal abduction. The concentric actions are the shoulder flexion, medial rotation, and horizontal adduction. This drill targets the muscle of the pectoral major, serratus anterior, and lateral deltoid, all contribute to the shoulder movement and stabilization. Position of stretch is the shoulder extension, lateral rotation, and horizontal abduction. Action are as follows: the shoulder flexion, the medial rotation, and the horizontal adduction. Today I will demonstrate shoulder press as my open chain demonstration with my volunteer. Shoulder press exercise is performed in an anterior posture bilateral with both permission to touch you. Yes. Here's my volunteer performing the shoulder press. As you can see, the volunteer is performing the concentric joint action of a shoulder flexion by extending her arms, the shoulder abduction, and elbow extension. This is a shoulder abduction. And this is the elbow extension. Will now be demonstrating the eccentric phase of the shoulder press with the shoulder extension and elbow flexion and the shoulder adduction, which will represent the resting phase. The incline push-up is my closed chain movement. It is bipedal, meaning it's performed facing forward. It is also bilateral, performed with both hands on an elevated surface. Now I will perform the incline push-up before further demonstrating. Concentric positive phase joint actions are the shoulder flexion and shoulder adduction. As you push your body upward from the inclined surface, the anterior deltoid contracts, which facilitates the actions by bringing the arms forward and towards you. Now I will demonstrate again so you can see. The eccentric osteokinematics is the negative phase. The shoulder extension and the shoulder abduction are the joint actions. As you lower your body, the muscle elongates under the tension, that's thus stabilizing the shoulder joint. Now with the anatomical plane, the closed chain exercise of the incline push-up falls under the sagittal plane, which divides the body into the left and right halves during the shoulder flexion and extension. It is also in the frontal axis movement in the sagittal plane occurs around the frontal axis. I just want to check in and correct myself on the pronunciation of a word. is osteokinematics. And thank you for your time.